Welcome to the Veritas Resiliency Platform technical demo. Veritas Resiliency Platform, or VRP, helps you proactively ensure resiliency for all applications across public, private, and hybrid clouds. With a single solution to cost efficiently meet all your uptime service level objectives, with this release, Veritas has created a VMware certified replication engine which uses the VMware API for I/O filters. This offloads I/O directly from the hypervisor instead of having to offload inside the virtual machine. This efficient approach reduces any impact on the virtual machines within the environment and provides a performance approach to replicating I/O. Let's take a look at some of the technical aspects of the VRP solution, including the new VMware I/O filter replication engine. Deployment of the VRP solution is provided via virtual appliances for management and orchestration. A self-contained appliance with no need for setting up external databases. Once powered up, they require fewer options to be set, and then the appliance builds in minutes. 2 infrastructure management servers are currently being configured inside the virtual appliances. The infrastructure management servers provide the auto-discovery of the assets inside the environment. The Resiliency Manager carries out the automation and workflow operations. The VMware Certified Replication Engine, which uses the VMware API for I/O filters, is provided via a virtual appliance and follows the same process with a simple wizard to get the appliance up and running within minutes. Final configuration is handled with a secure web interface, which provides a wizard to create the resiliency domain. Included in the domain are the infrastructure management servers, replication appliances, and assets. The resiliency domain provides global visibility for all the sites and assets and provides a single pot of management for everything that's being protected. Once the replication gateways are deployed, the appliances are then ready to be paired along with the configuration of encryption for data in flight. Replication is then ready to proceed for the protection of the virtual machines within the site. Virtual center servers are then added to the resiliency domain so that discovery can be made against the assets within the site. The protection of the virtual machines within the environment can then be proceeded. Service level objectives can be defined for resiliency groups. There are a number of predefined service level objectives already which you can use or create your own by defining your own recovery point objective. Depending on the RPO required, the SLO will advise which type of replication technology is available to meet that objective. Resiliency groups can now be created. Think of these groups as units of failover for recovery. These can hold a single virtual machine or multiple virtual machines. First, we select the asset type and also the data center. Then a list of virtual machines are displayed. We can select the virtual machines we wish to protect and follow the wizard through. As this environment does not have any third-party replication, we are using the VRP data mover to protect these virtual machines. The virtual machines are selected, and then we can use the SLO template against these selected virtual machines to define the level of protection for the recovery aspects. Next, the target location is selected from which these virtual machines need to be recovered to. Information is displayed regarding the VRP data mover technology and the capabilities that it provides. Next, we associate the replicated virtual machines to a gateway. Here we're selecting a gateway and clicking Next. Finally, we select the cluster which the virtual machines will be replicated to on the recovery site and also the data store information where these virtual machines will be recovered to. The creation of the resiliency group is handled by a workflow operation. This assists with the ordered approach to the configuration and reduces operational errors that otherwise may be used if not using VRP. A unique feature within VRP is to offer the ability to control the order of how virtual machines are started and stopped. Tiers are created and resiliency groups can simply be dragged and dropped into the tiers. Operations such as migrate, takeover, failback and rehearsals can also be applied to the virtual business service, as well as resiliency groups and individual virtual machines. With the resiliency group created and the replication status in active configuration, one of the key operations that normally is either omitted or avoided is the actual testing of the DR process. VRP provides this for you. Protected virtual machines are snapshotted and placed in an isolated network so that testing can occur. But more importantly, no impact is applied to the production virtual machines which are running. The replication is still occurring whilst testing can be carried out autonomously within the environment. When testing is completed, the cleanup rehearsal operation can then be carried out, which will remove any virtual machines and snapshots which have been created for the rehearsal process. VRP provides the ability to assist in planned and unplanned downtime. For planned downtime, the migration operation is used to move virtual machines from one site to the other using workflows for an ordered approach. The workflow operation manages the virtual machine registration and deregistration against the sites and also controls the replication path and traffic for both the forward and reverse routes. All of this is automated at the click of a button or within the resiliency plan. In the event of a disaster, VRP provides an outage alert via email and infrastructure trap alerting. This is also displayed in the user interface. The takeover operation can be carried out. The takeover operation automates the steps needed to get your environment back up and running as quickly as possible and handles any specific IP personalization and DNS and AD updates that may be required. Resiliency plans can also be created in advance to streamline such operations. These can be created not only for takeover events, but also for other operations, including custom scripts and time delay tasks too. A key feature of VRP is to simplify the failback of the virtual machines to their original site. A workflow assists in the operation of the resync of data from the failed over location back to the production site, and handling the failover of the virtual machines, including any personalization and core network infrastructure updates, such as DNS and AD changes, which may be necessary. Of course, keeping a track of all these operations is important too, and VRP has enterprise features for auditing, reporting, alerting and logging, so that any action can be tracked and logged and reported against. This concludes a tour of some of the technical aspects of the solution. Thank you for watching.